The following memes are voiced by Memecream's text-to-speech voice.
Day 3 of No Nut November, only 4 of us. We started with over 20. Me on the second day of No Nut November. Jerk off and break No Nut November, or draw 25. Every guy with self-control. No Nut November, no nut, destroy your December. Okay, but in December the opposite will be true. People saying No Nut November is cool. People saying No Nut November is stupid. Me whose opinions depend on others' opinions. Me trying to figure out if No Nut November is about stopping porn addiction or not masturbating. No Nut November, destroy Dick December. When you break the No Nut November streak after only 12 hours and post-nut clarity hits you hard. Using No Nut November as an excuse to cure your addiction. November 2nd. There are more memes about No Nut November in the first 2 days than there was spooky memes in all of October. Me on November 1st, telling my penis we can't play for a while. When you fail No Nut November, but release you can go back to your usual habits. Getting 10% in No Nut November, getting 10% in math. Please stop trying to cancel No Nut November, it's the only break I get from my Scout Master all year. I wish all who failed No Nut November or didn't participate but didn't brag about it a very pleasant evening. No Nut November, non-stop Nut November. It's No Nut November, people are already losing. You are invincible to No Nut November because your hands are too big for your No Nut November, orgasmic orgy October. Me, how to win No Nut November, Google, do some workout, learn new skills, always keep yourself busy, Bing. No Nut November, New Year's resolutions, promises people won't complete. I'm sorry Robbie, it's No Nut November, Pete, I don't know what No Nut November has to do with this, but please put down the gun, no nut, mistakes have been made. Me trying to overcome from my habits, and after seeing No Nut November, participating in it, I see this as an absolute win. No Nut November, non-stop Nut November. If No Nut November exists to help people with the addiction, then we should make a Don't Do Drugs December for people with a drug addiction. People talking about failing No Nut November, me not failing because I have nut allergy. Yeah, I'll be watching porn to bust a nut right now. I was porn to make No Nut November even harder. We are not the same. It's No Nut November, I won't bust a nut. I guess I could scroll through porn, but not nut. I guess I could fiddle with my but not bust 'em out. Fails No Nut November. Me, it's No Nut November, motherfuckers at Google, see Ana de Armas being paid to pose without pants. Mom in November, why is the Wi-Fi is suddenly so fast? Me, you wouldn't get it. It is No Nut November, and I have started watching Game of Thrones, wish me luck. Since No Nut November is a thing to stop addiction, we should make a Stop Smoking September to help smoking addiction. Will I pass No Nut November? Don't count on it. My girlfriend, who keeps offering to give me head for the first time, me aiming to beat No Nut November. Spooktober aficionados that have already failed No Nut November. Guys preparing for No Nut November, guys just after day 1. Squirrels during No Nut November. October ends. Christmas. No, not November. Thanksgiving. Allow us to introduce ourselves. Poff, you forgot that it's the 31st of October. It's only 5 minutes till the clock strikes 12, and no, not November is about to begin. No, not November is stut. No, not November is not stupid. No, not November is stupid. YouTube, I've been missing you. Me trying to win No, not November. Me realizing it's No, not November after post-nut clarity hits. 200,000 No, not November memes already, with a million more well on the way. Everyone fails at No, not November. Methods with erectile dysfunction. Pathetic. Wait, you guys actually participate in No, not November? I thought that was a joke. Remember when No, not November was more about having a fun challenge instead of you can't tell me not to nut? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Me after realizing that Spooktober is just like a Sunday, cause No, not November right after it. You participate in No, not November because you are addicted to porn. I participate because industry can't keep up with production. We are not the same. Me to my balls right now. Do you want to explode? People complaining about No, not November. Me with erectile dysfunction. No, not November survivors past the first annual meeting. How is sleep after nutting during No, not November? They don't know I can't fail No, not November if I've never fapped to begin with. Me, a woman, having consistently 100% the No, not November challenge since 1999. No, not November. Furry February. Destroyed December. Molesty March. No, not November. No shave November. No, not Nov. Alright, I get it. No, not November. The internet. Destroyed December. Non-stop not November. Destroyed December. Just January. Furious Fap February. Must masturbate March. Me at the start of every November. I gotta lay off the nuts. No, not November. Exists. Wisconsin volleyball team. I can fix that. No, not November or something. I don't know. I'm chipmunk. Me after cutting my balls off so I can win No, not November, but then my friend says it just means no coming. People that have nut allergy in No, not November. I'm 4 parallel universes ahead of you. Me trying to do No, not November. My body deciding to be the most lustful bastard ever seen since the birth of the first red star. I said we horny today. Guys, if it was October 31st, 11:60 p.m. No, not November. Please, for the love of God, shut the up. People with nut allergies on November 1st. You don't like No, not November because you're horny. No, not November is stupid. You're just inconveniencing yourself. Alright, I get it. NNN. Non-stop nut November. Right, yes. Me first day into No, not November. A freshly baked pie. My reaction when someone mentions No, not November. Shut the f up. Please shut the f up. I will participate in the No, not November challenge. Bro, no one gives a shit about what you want to prove. Not November already off to a good start. Cumed 3 times by now. How are you guys going? If No, not November exists, then Furiously Fap February should also exists. Thank you for watching. If you like my content, here is my latest video and playlist you might like.